you were 13 when you and your family, was it you and your mother that escaped?
Yeah.
How did you get out?
So that hospital, right? Initially, my sister and I was gonna escape, but when North Koreans say when you are escaping, of course we don't have phones, we don't have a map, we don't know what's the outside world look like.
Right.
Luckily, I was living in this border town of North Korea by then. So at night, if you see the satellite photo of North Korea, it is literally the darkest place on earth.
Yes.
We don't have electricity. So I was seeing these lights coming from China. So I thought like if I go where the lights were, we would be finding some bowl of rice. So at 16, my sister left with her friend, and she left me a note while I was in the hospital and got removing my appendix. And then as soon as I got out of the hospital, I found a note. And initially, my mom and I went to look for sister where she went. But when we found the lady, she told me that she could help me to go to China that day.
And so this was you and your mother, and you were 13 years old.
Yeah.
So how did you get across, and what was that experience like?
So I told my mom, like, come with me to China. And my mom was like, my father was home. He was waiting. But the thing is, the tragic thing for North Korea is we cannot even say goodbye to our loved ones. So if we got caught on the journey, and if my father knew that we were escaping, he's going to be punished so much. So it's better off that he does not know that we are escaping for his own safety. Because they're going to torture you to the point that you're going to say anything. Because they do this all subconscious torture that they make you not sleep in a single room, has no air, much air. If you put there for 40 days alone, you go crazy. You say whatever they ask you. So if he actually knew that we were escaping, it wouldn't good for him. He would be dead. So I told him, I'm like, you cannot tell father that we are escaping. So that day we climbed up this several mountains, and then we went to the riverside. But she had a connection with the guards.
Why did you not bring him with you?
Because he's a man and he was sick. And somehow she said only women can go.
Only women can go.
I did not know what she meant by that. She's like, you should just go with your mom. And don't even tell those people that's your mom. She said, you are 18 or something. And my mom was something 30. So she told me that our age was different.
So, and this would somehow or another help you when you were going across?
Yeah.
How would that help you?
I don't know. Or she told me, well, this is going to be helpful. And
well, part of the issue is in China, there's a disproportionate number of men in comparison to women.
Yeah.
And so they want as many women to come across as that are of legal age, like women that can be married or can, right? Is that the idea behind it?
It's a smuggling. So you got it right. Because of one-child policy,
right?
A lot of girls got aborted in China. So they kept the boys. Now,
so there's many, many men that have no chance of ever finding a woman because there are no women.
Yeah, over 30 million men in the rural areas cannot find wives. So
30 million.
Over 30 million. And its number going to keep going up right now. So that's a big problem for Chinese regime. But the thing is, even that, they don't allow North Korean women to stay there. They catch us. And they send us back to North Korea. Last month, China repatriated 50 North Korean defectors back to North Korea. It's sending them Auschwitz. Literally, they are sending them to death camp. But the Chinese regime still do catch us and send us back because they think we are posing a threat to the regime. And they don't want the regime to collapse. So they are catching all the defectors. But the human traffickers seize the opportunity here because we are so vulnerable, right? We are running away from Chinese authority. So even they rape us and kill us, the last place that we are going to go is going to police and then report on them. Why
did they think that women coming over from North Korea are going to somehow or another collapse the empire?
Because that's what Kim Jong-un believes. He thinks they're going to collapse through the defection, through the defectors. So after Kim Jong-un came into power, the country cannot afford the electricity. put about electrified the fence the entire border. Not only that, putting the machine guns with the guards, have a shoot to kill order. Whoever crosses, they don't even bother to ask you stop. They just shoot you right there. And not only that, he buried the landmines on top of that.
So there's electric fence, and then there's guards shooting to kill, and then past that there's landmines.
Yeah. Entire country became a concentration camp. Entire country.
When did they start putting the landmines in?
A few years ago.
So this is after you had already escaped.
Yeah. Now there's no, you don't see North Korean defects escaping from North Korea anymore. It's impossible to escape at this point.